Good betting race, the 6th event here at Canberra. Player $4 out to $5.50. To Dabawi goes 6 out to 9. The two runners that they've tried, Dab Touch 5 out to $5.50 into $4.60. And Gladiator $3.50 out to $3.60 initially into $3. Best of the rest, Food Jack is 7 out to 8. And Mugger Melly's remained rock solid at $8, then out to Peekay double figures. But Gladiator, $3.90 on the tote, $3.60 into $3, looking for back-to-back Acton track victories. Is racing well here during the winter months. Second 2 runs ago behind Mexican Maracas, and then was able to go one better over the 12.8 in a benchmark 60 last time around. Remains at the same track, trip and class, and gets the claim for Lester Grace today. And in fact drops a half kilo for winning. Now Gladiator about to move up. Patriot Lad getting closer. Other horse tried in the race, Dab Touch, in almost a point. Ran 3rd here last time around behind Gladiator. The margin was a half length. Remains at the 57.5 kilos. Thanks, Dave. So the two best tried in the race are Gladiator and Dab Touch. They met here on the Sunday meeting on the 8th of July. Gladiator won, beat Shea Zali, and Dab Touch was 3rd, a half length away. On that occasion, Dab Touch had 57.5. Does again today. And Gladiator had 55.5. Went up to 57, but they took the 2 kilo claim with Lester Grace. So it gets in a half kilo better today for winning a benchmark 60 over 12.80. 360 was the best flug. 350 out to 360 into $3 Gladiator, and Dab Touch 5 out to 550 into 460. Player $4 out to 550 the toppy. Last couple to get set, Player and Peekay to move forward. Funny race, the previous, Gorgeous Amelia and Muchacha going for stride for stride up the straight. One horse had the advantage, then the other. As soon as I said Muchacha was almost gone by Gorgeous Amelia, kicked back and won. Set to go race 6. Lights are on, all clear from behind. And they're racing now, pretty level dispatch away. Foo Jack the first one to poke the bib in front from Gladiator, and Ramino's going forward. And not too far away, Patriot Lad. Now Gladiator and Ramino will run 1-2 early doors from Patriot Lad 3rd, Foo Jack back to 4th, and Peekay 3 deep and 5th. A length to Dab Touch, followed by Charlbury. To Dabawi go 3rd last the fence. 2 lengths to Player, a Mugger Melly drop to the rear. Ramino the outside, just in front of Gladiator, holding down the fence, the margin and neck. Peekay's done some work, but will slot in now 3rd, and Patriot Lad 4th the rail. A half away to Foo Jack 5th down the side, 700 to go. Dab Touch 3 deep on the outside of Charlbury, and then to Dabawi go on the fence. 1 length to Player and 2 lengths to Mugger Melly, just struggling to keep in touch. 500 to run. It's Ramino in front from Gladiator the fence, and Peekay out deep. Patriot Lad's about to get a split through in the centre. Then followed Foo Jack out deeper. Dabawi goes run up behind them, so too Charlbury, Player, and Dab Touch out wider. Where to look at the 250. Ramino just in front of Peekay. Patriot Lad, Gladiator the fence, and Foo Jack and Dab Touch out wider. Peekay hit the front with 100 to go. Look at Charlbury get through on its inner. Peekay, Charlbury, Dab Touch out wider. They come to the line, and Dab Touch with the last hop might have got up. Busy finish, Dab Touch on the outside, perhaps from Peekay and Charlbury, and players flashed at them as well. I think it's probably just missed out in 4th. Then Foo Jack to Dabawi go, Mugger Melly, Ramino, Gladiator, and Patriot Lad. Oh, what a finish. Maybe the outside by a hair, with Peekay, Charlbury, and Player, all 4 of them coming to the line together. Photo finish. Perhaps with anything, the outside Dab Touch, solely for the fact with a bit of momentum, and it's up on the outside. The other 2, Peekay and Charlbury, got through together, and then Player was coming late, and 5 has got it, Peekay. 5 is the winner, Peekay, in the middle, has defeated either Dab Touch, Charlbury, or Player. Stand by for the numbers to be semaphored in full. 5 has gone up in the frame first, Peekay. For Richard Bensley and Peter Affleck. In a race time of 1:14.96. Last 635.15. Busy little finish. 5 and still a further photo. Peekay at $13.03.30. Gelding by Johannesburg, bringing up his 5th win at start 27. And after a 4th placing behind Gladiator, he's been able to turn the tables on most of his rivals from that run here on the 8th of July. Last 635.15, overall time 1:14.96, and 5 and still a further photo. 5 Peekay, Richard Bensley for Peter Affleck from Maruya. A 6-year-old gelding by Johannesburg out of a last Tycoon mare. Successful. And he's bounced back to his best form today. 4th up after a spell. 5 first and a further photo for the Miners. With Dab Touch, Chalbury and Player all up there. So 5 and still a further photo here after race number 6. Now 3 is second by the looks of this. No, it's a dead heat for second rather. Slow with that line. 5 from a dead heat for second. Now it's a dead heat for second between numbers 3 Dab Touch and 8 Chalbury, and 1 will clock in 4th Player. So 5 the winner, a dead heat for second between 3 and 8, and 1 was 4th. 3 Dab Touch and 8 Chalbury, dead heat for second, 1 4th Player. Nose by a dead heat of the margins. Nose by a dead heat. Winner of the race, Peekay, is owned by MJ Whip, P and Mrs. P Affleck, S and Mrs. V Wayman, and Mrs. D.A. Whip. Richard Bensley riding for Peter Affleck.